This video series has been filmed at Parker Hannifin Manufacturing in Barnstable in the UK. This is a manufacturing site certified to IATF 16949. The scope includes the design and manufacture of valves, manifolds, connectors, regulators, and supporting ancillary equipment in corrosion-resistant materials for automotive and non-automotive applications. This series simulates several scenarios in an IATF 16949 audit. Watch this video and see if the auditor is undertaking an effective audit.
How do you get started here? What do you...
I was an apprentice here for about 6 years ago. So I've done my apprenticeship, and then about 2.5 years ago I went away with Index, which is Kingsbury's company, to learn this machine with a new investment. Did about 6 months of that, and then when we brought it in here, I was able to program and develop all the new parts needed for the customers.
So machine setup wise,
yeah,
you do all the setup yourself?
Yeah, so we do the setup and the programming and the scope of tooling as well. So we'll get a drawing and we'll scope what tooling we need, and then we'll scope how to write the program, and then we'll look at how we can set that up in the machine to sort of accommodate that.
And what part are you running right now?
This is a 6 blend 6 Parker part, which is one side A-lock with a back end, which is the blanking plug.
And over here I see that you have your test gauges, and it looks like you might call out special characteristics.
Yep, basically there's special characteristics on the drawing that we have to measure, but we've got to do it with specialist gauges to reduce the hand error of measurement. So we can use this to get all the exact measurements we need, and we've got a tolerance in between, so it's a good visual display of whether you're in or not.
Okay. And then how are special characteristics notified? How are you notified of special characteristics?
How do I know to find them?
Yeah.
Well, they're all measured on the drawing, so you get all your values that you needed. So when programming this part, you can work out all these values to put into your program, and then that relates into putting your gauging into it and then adjusting your program to suit the gauges. So as long as everything gauges correctly, then you can put that back into your program and it all runs correct.
Thank you very much.
In this audit, the auditor is auditing a machining process. Focus on control of special characteristics. It seems that the auditor has done inadequate preparation and is unsure how to structure the audit. Firstly, the auditor asks the auditee to introduce themselves. They state that they started as an apprentice, gained some skills by working at the machining supplier, and now is a setter or operator. This is followed by a closed question. You do all of the setup yourself. This is not a good audit question. This would be better structured. Explain to me the process of machine setup. The auditor then asks which part. As part of the audit planning, it is good practice to look at the production schedule, which will allow the auditor to select parts and machines that may be giving the highest external or internal issues, not just randomly pick a machine and a part. The next audit question is a leading question. I see that you have test gauges and may call out special characteristics. This question is not checking the auditee's understanding of special characteristics and their control. Whereas some auditees might not recognize the IATF language special characteristics, they should be aware of any special characteristic symbol, and more importantly, the importance of this, including any product or process controls. This relates to IATF 16949 requirement 8.3.3.3 special characteristic, which states, the organization shall use a multidisciplinary approach to establish, document and implement its process to identify special characteristics, including those determined by the customer and also the risk analysis performed by the organization, and shall include the following, which takes into account Sanction Interpretation 6. A. Documentation of special characteristics in the product and manufacturing process documents. The relevant risk analysis, such as process FMEA, control plans, and standard work or operator instructions. Special characteristics are identified with specific markings and are documented in the manufacturing process documents, which show the creation of or the controls required for these special characteristics. B. Development of control and monitoring strategies for special characteristics of product and production processes. C. Customer specified approvals when required. D. Compliance with customer specified definitions and symbols or the organization's equivalent symbols or notations as defined in the symbol conversion table. The symbol conversion table shall be submitted to the customer if required. The auditee explains that attribute go-no-go gauges have been developed for measuring the special characteristic. The auditor should have asked the auditee to show how the parts are measured and also what frequency, and also should have taken gauge reference numbers for verifying the calibration status. Finally, the auditor made no reference to any process documentation, including the PFMEA, control plan, setting instructions, or work instructions, especially important since we know there are defined special characteristics for the product being manufactured. So let's summarize. To undertake any audit, it is essential the auditor does good preparation, especially for newly qualified auditors who may lack confidence or audit experience. This should include review of internal and external performance data, as well as PFMEA, the control plan, and any other relevant production documentation, and should focus on the areas of the highest risk. In preparing or asking audit questions, auditors should avoid asking closed or leading questions. In undertaking any manufacturing process audit, auditors should focus on identification and control of any special product or process characteristics, including verifying the monitoring strategy that has been defined and implemented for parts or product or process characteristics, and that they are checked at the appropriate frequency specified in the control plan.